Yeah. Oh no. You see it?
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a quick failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
A little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and field general mindset, Drake May.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This is Henderson on second down. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
It'll be all right.
First down, May. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
Yeah.
Loose, incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces an incompletion.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5. across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. Space past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Complete over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's Worthy running slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Another throw for Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he stopped as we get closer to our 1st points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work afterward.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's third and goal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 3 yards brings up fourth and goal.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Mahomes to throw for it. Intercepted in the end zone. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
What? Made it. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
They'll throw. 3rd and long.
I love you. 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 I love you.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
You'll always have Papa.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again.
Get that
And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his
Yeah.
first.
Yes. No, you ask her. You ask her.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Chiefs
There's
are
tea in
once
here if you
again
want tea.
their offense, led by Patrick Mahomes. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the
Red
end.
team is the best.
All right, the Chiefs
Red
in good
team.
field position here as
Red
they start
team.
out 1st and 10.
Yep. Red team is playing the blue team.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Escapes the defender. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Got
It's
it.
just a
Mimi.
good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but
You
sometimes
asked
football
this.
can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Why don't you want to ask her? Are you scared to ask her?
He brings it in.
Why?
He's still going in the 30. And he's
Why?
brought down at about that 27-yard
Because why?
line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become
Because
quarterback's
why?
best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little
Because
pass
why?
into some yards after catch, and that quarterback
You
will
scared
find you
to.
again.
Sending him on the dive. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's caught after a game of
I gotta
2.
tell her.
Christian
What do I gotta
with the
tell her?
play.
Do I gotta
And
tell
now
her,
we'll get a pause
let it
here.
be,
Raiders
have big
headed out to
red?
take a look at
Is that what I'm
injured
supposed to
player.
tell her?
Let's hope it
What
isn't
am I-
anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Say Big Red to Mimi.
Brings up third down.
Oh, and here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down.
You got to tell Mimi to come here, and I'll tell her.
That's your old school meat and potatoes call right there.
Get
Don't
the
even
boat.
think about
And then when
those.
the
Rush it ahead.
big
Get
one,
what you need.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
you get big one. Then
Right back to Pacheco.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the upright.
Hey, your shoes are in Papa's office. You know what she just told me? She told me, she goes, Papa, can I have Big Red? I said, you gotta ask Mimi. She said, I'm scared to ask Mimi. You give me Big Red. I said, you gotta ask Mimi. She goes, well, you go ask her, then we'll say chicken butt, and I'll get Big Red.
Because she will not take a fucking nap.
Chicken butt.
That ain't making me
And they hold on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Your shoes are in Papa's office.
They're on now to kick this one
Listen
away.
to me. Get your shoes, your blanket, your sky pillow.
Return starts at
Send
the
you
3.
home with the Big Red if you do what I'm telling you.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they
Shoes,
punch him a few
blanket.
inches into the ground at the end of that
Sky
run.
pillow. Go.
The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, it's a go-to route to target.
At the 24-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got this at the 27. Jukes away from one. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown.
Papa loves you.
I love you.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. You got a big red?
It's the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
The 29-yard line.
Throwing is May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. They've got first down from the 31. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. To the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Matt Araiza on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Patriots offense all set to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's good for our Patriots.
May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
May to throw it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Simply put, Kate, I mean, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. And love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. He fields it cleanly. Makes the tackle. With some textbook work covered in that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And with that two-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's a dive up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Steps up and he's running with it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Play action, Mahomes. Throw it deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
He'll throw it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. It falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. That's taken in at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Connects on the crosser. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6. At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run for this, and his short gain gets them when he set it down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Here's May on 1st and 10. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And a nice gain here, but it stops for the first. The Chiefs having the man in their secondary for this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Henderson here from the gun. A lot of space ahead. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Now a give running right. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Gets some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Mahomes caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. On the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Fielded at the 7. And he dodged the tackle. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Sticking with Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. That's a New England first down.
That's good. Pull up Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And now on third down. That's a cut for the first. He takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. It's a loss.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'll take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense to the line for second down. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. May now to throw on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This will be from 52 yards.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Hey, look at that first cut. I can make them believe. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Xavier Worthy.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team.
Matt Ariza in one formation for the Chiefs.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
Zane on the ground here with Henderson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To the air on first down, May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Henderson on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw cake that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Now throw, third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. That's exactly what the defense just did.
Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
This is Montgomery running right. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. It's 4 yards on second and goal. Now they'll only need 3 on third down.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
They'll run with Henderson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's money in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
The 46-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first and 3. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another 4th. And he's not going to get anything, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs leading by 7. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And that will not be enough for a first down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's gonna have this one down to the 37.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
And he's gonna spike it. 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Patriots first down.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Off the play action, May. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage faded him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
At the 17-yard line.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. A modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.